Wiki, welcome Warcraft 2 fans to Braviet, Seppi, Kagan, Alpha Attack, Raz, and U83 IGOP. So let's go ahead and take a look on whose team is whom. Alright, Raz Kagan is quite most definitely allying our hero, who is Seppi. So Seppi, Raz, and Kagan versus Braviet, Alpha Attack, U83, IO3P. Whoa. Kind of a power team here, ladies and gentlemen. Already there's some interaction as U83, IO3P sort of leaves the game. There's a barracks off on his own thing from Raz, and then a counter tower. It's the counter power tower. Is he building a lumber mill? Yes, he is. So he wants to get himself a two towers here to counter that power tower, and he'll repair his own lumber mill. Meanwhile, it is Alpha Attack here at the lower section of the small nines, so Raz is going to be in for it, most likely. Although Alpha Attack actually choosing for 2 racks rush, so that'll free up some of Razzle Dazzle's APM, so we can maybe Razzle Dazzle us. And then over here, Seppi and Kagan going to be doing some Russian of their own. And Russian is what Kagan is, so he should be pretty good at Russian. He is the greatest admin of all time. You heard that X-Man earned. Haha, Kagan is the best. The best of the best of the best. The best, not only the best Russian, but the best of the best of the best of Wiki Warcraft 2 admins. Alright, barracks being repaired here. Maybe he built the wrong building. Or maybe he just said, you know what, I want to restart this barracks. This barracks was not good, well, not well placed. The Russian is going to be happening down here at this red player, who would be Braviet. So Braviet getting himself a catapult, and he should be fine. Meanwhile, Alpha Attack here is going to have a good group of footmen to deal with whatever, but it's going to be 2 rushers out there, so. And a very good defense here from Razzle Dazzle. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And Razzle Dazzle's going to go on over and scout out below him. He's going to see, Rut-row. It's, that's going to cause him probably to go for catapults. Is he getting the, yes, he's going for the blacksmith. Going to be defending and deciding to wall off. And he's going to be going to take out Alpha Attack. Meanwhile, Braviet's going to get the pain. They're bringing the pain to Braviet. But Braviet's got that catapult out, and then Alpha Attack actually launching a super sweet secret attack. These 2 footmen doing their best to defend, and will they do enough to defend? Actually, this 1 footman is wise enough to run back home, and now it's 3 footmen versus 2 grunts and a whole lot of peons. So the peons do their peon thing, and these are level 3 footmen, so they're no joke to contend with. Get this footman down there! Oh no! Oh no! But they're actually going to have it under control with a loss of quite a few peons. Only 3 peons left. OMG. That's really going to hurt this white player, Seppi. And really take him right out of the game. And he's the orc player too. Is this human orc? Yes, indeed it is. He's the orc player. And Braviet's the orc player down here. So, a nice tower rush from the white player, though. So, even though he's able to defend that off, he's still killing with the killer combo at the mining operation. Look at that guy. Seppi knows what's going on. That's probably why he had his economy so devastated. And that's actually going to cause Braviet to discontinue that. And meanwhile, here Seppi's all over the map. This guy's insane. Look at him. He's all over the map, attacking, defending, killer combo, breaking these enemies here. And the switch out of his grunts is unreal. His level 1 rush is to be awesomed. And with level 4, just so much better than level 1. But did you see the combo on this guy here? The micro doing all that a man can when a man can do Not too much with level 1 grunts. That was a level 1 no blacksmith rush with a tower. What? Are you kidding me? Seppi, not only are you a World of Warcraft 2 master, but your intellectual capabilities keep on just wowing us here. And look at this, another WOW Alpha attack about to be attacked. He doesn't have too much there to scout it out. The footmen trying to regather up. Well, we know it's going to happen. There is an attack here, a ballista out to defend it. He's going to actually have to pull back his footmen. Oh, he might too. Ballista out here. U83 ain't playing around. So this might be. I swear, Alpha Attack's gonna go right ahead, and the wall off at the last second is gonna bring the amount of protection these mining peons need. And now, my friends, it is Raz who is on the ropes here. But these allies, let's see, we've got tier number 2 and tier number 1. Tier number 2 for Braviat. So Braviat actually bringing the action, but this is what I'm calling a wiki Warcraft 2 horde of footmen bringing the action. Alpha Attack thought he had a lot of troops, but they're all being cut down by the combined forces. But these are only level 1 grunts actually. So Alpha Attack easily able to clean up that 2-man strike squad. And Seppi's economy is starting to kick itself into high gear, but he's still going to take a little bit while before he's able to fully oh my gosh, maybe they should have sent them forces up here as so many towers. Look at the towers. And that's going to be the end of Razzle Dazzle, my wiki Warcraft 2 friends. But Razzle Dazzle has the last laugh as Alpha Attack is most definitely under pressure. Under pressure. Dun 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 dun. This guy really. In fact, another horde moving on out here, so they're not going to give him on up. This will cost him the 2 barracks at the very least, because every single footman has been allocated towards killing these towers. But there it is, U83 IO3P with the ballistas out of nowhere, and that's going to be nice for him. Actually, look at that. The tower's still alive. He's not giving up. Boys, keep on repairing that tower. And that's going to be it. But still, a lot of damage done here. And he's giving his allies a lot of time. Because look at that tier number 3. But Braviat's going to have bloodlusted ogres here. And Seppi just needs to survive until he himself can get those bloodlusted ogres. He's repairing that ogre mount. And he's doubling up his peasant production. Or I should say peon production. So not too shabby. He really needs is going to rely upon his ally right here. Kagan, in order to survive. And this now, my friends, is a 3v2 game. But the small 9 player doesn't have a whole lot of gold mounting happening here. So it has kind of cut it down to a 2v2 game. And those towers were very expensive for U83IO3P, who has quite the ballista army, but not a whole lot to back it up. And so he's going to move his ballistas over here and try to pick off some of these wood chopping peons. And that'll be pretty good for disrupting Seppi, who's on that race right now towards Bloodlust. Braviat, in the meantime, now has Bloodlust underway, and he's going to push out on the map with that confidence that a man gets when he first gets his Bloodlusted ogres. Today's episode brought to you, of course, as it always is, by Body Blazers. Body Blazers is back, baby, with their 30-day free or your free back program. Smoke dabs, it's your abs. Look at these ogres here. Just their first bloodlusted ogre attack is a devastating attack. Is he going to try to wall that off with a building? He really needs to. And how? Here comes a catapult. And the knights come a-riding in, and they're at the perfect amount of time. Can they now clean up these ogres? And he's repairing that. It's kind of, and now the peons come in for the peon defense force. And level 2 ogres only for Seppi, and this is going to be disastrous for the team of Seppi, Kagan, and Raz. But they really have put up quite the defense against such a huge combo team as Braviat, U83L3P, and Alpha Tech, some of the best Warcraft 2 players in existence. So U83L3P makes his assault. Not going to do a whole lot there with that attack. And what are these knights doing down there? They could have really been used at the home front. Oh no, Kagan. And here's the Blizz. Oh, who's got the Blizz? Dang, it must be Kagan's got the Blizz. That's how we roll on the Chris Eisen show. And then, Alright, so Seppi now at tier number 3. How far away from Bloodlust? He's getting maroons. Oh my gosh. Does he already got Bloodlust? He must. He does. And he's going to ruin it up because it's going to be the full power of the dueling Seppi coming your way, Bravian. And there's not a lot of defenses there. Payback is a harsh mistress. And this mistress is totally upset at you. So Seppi going to be launching a huge Bloodlusted Ogre probe. And I think he's just actually lying in wait. But not a bad idea, because here comes the Ogres of Braviat. And they're both trying to take an advantageous position. Seppi gonna back off here. He needs to set himself up at third base because the opportunities to mine here don't seem too clear. A ballista now, right now, forestalling it, but a death and decay inevitable. However, there is Mage Tech out here for Kagan, although Kagan has lost all of his money in that one peasant transfer where Bravi just pummeled him. And actually, this game more and more looking like it's going to be in the favor of U83L3P and Braviat, who have a commanding lead here. And he's going to be able to quickly take out this player. And Sepika. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time when we have another Wiki Warcraft 2 audio production brought to you by War2.ru. Are you going to play on War2.ru? I bet you are, as well as even Alpha Tech actually making it here to mine. Is War2USA.com. Hey, they're War2USA.com. And of course, GOG Galaxy of Games, where you can legally play Wiki Warcraft 2 any dang time you want. Special thanks to the X-Man Earned for hosting this tournament here. X-Man Earned, the greatest of greatest who have hosted the tournaments. That would be the tournament director. And Sappy's actually having a pretty good day here right now. He really needs to start that mining. He's only got $2,000 in the bank. And where shall he choose to mine from? Not a whole lot of places for him to mine. So he's going to have to go to the middle, won't he? Yes, indeed, I think he does. And that's where he's going to begin his trek over to the middle of the map, but there's a lot of bloodlusted ogres waiting there, and the U83, I go through my pants whenever I see he has definitely begun the tower defense over here. So I think we're going to see one last huge Seppi ogre army attack here. He's making sure not to lose any of his forces so he can just have one big ball of attacking bloodlusted ogres. And that could actually clean this all up pretty quickly if he attacks right now. Will he do it? Yes, he will. The huge movement of ogre army assault, hoping to catch all these ogres on bloodlust. Seppi's going to pause the game. He's going to crack his knuckles. He's going to stretch out a little bit here. Now he's ready to start bloodlusting up. There it is. You should have put on autocast, but that's just as fast as dang autocast. Look at the huge army assault. Braviat, no fool. Braviat didn't raise no fool. Kagan gonna leave the game. And there's the Blizz right on his forces. Alright, thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time to another Wiki Warcraft 2 audio presentation. Buddy Blazers production.